Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. So based off of the feedback and comments that I have recently received from everyone on my YouTube channel, I just really wanted to get some feedback on the type of readings that you guys were interested in. So in addition to the 5-minute readings, I did get a lot of comments from those who are wanting longer readings like I did in the very beginning when I first started my channel. So I'm going to definitely be offering that again, starting with this one. And so if you haven't had a chance to take a look at the new current YouTube upload schedule for my channel, please do so. That is available on the community tab. All right, so let's go ahead and begin here for the collective general advice as always. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is your person's current feelings for you right now. And I'll be starting with the Twin Flame Current Vibes deck by Sister Moon Tarot. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the deck. But there are some references to twin flames in this deck. You can certainly substitute the term soulmate or soul connection with it, whatever makes you feel comfortable. So that's what we'll be starting with here. What is your person feeling right now when it comes to you, when it comes to the connection? This is for anyone who is tuned in at this time, and hopefully the messages that come through will be of value to you. All right, so let's begin. Let's grab some insight here. What is your person feeling right now when it comes to the connection? So we're starting off with, it isn't what it seems. Not all that glitters is gold. And what I kind of get from that is, especially if this is something that you have experienced with the connection, maybe they felt that what it was that they were looking for was outside of the partnership that you guys have experienced together. And that doesn't necessarily equate to cheating or infidelity, although for some of you, maybe that's what it is that you experienced. But I'm picking up more so of the type of energy where somebody might have detached, might have decided to end things, might have decided to go their separate way because they felt that there was something else out there for them aside from what you guys had. But ultimately what they found wasn't what it was that they thought it was. That's just what I'm getting there. It's similar to, I guess, the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Going after something or someone that looked better than what it was. What else, please, angels, for the collective? Blooming. Even beautiful things can bloom out of the darkness. Okay, and what I'm kind of getting here, for those of you who resonate with this, after having experienced pain and heartbreak, disappointments, frustration in your love life, this, I feel, is a part of your journey. You had to kind of go through that dark time in order to appreciate the better days ahead. So even though some of those memories and experiences were hurtful and disappointing, part of this blooming energy, I feel, is something beautiful that comes out of the lessons that you have learned as a result of what you've been through. I'm also getting, for some of you guys, that when you experienced heartbreak or a breakup, you went through a very dark time. Maybe you went through depression, bouts of anxiety, but things are going to grow once again in your life. Things will bloom once again in your love life. Not necessarily with the person that you detached from or they detached from you, but this, I just feel, represents better days ahead. And we've got 2 cards coming through now. Please soften your heart to me. We have this Ice Queen energy coming through. And then we have releasing, I am detaching with love. Okay, and it's interesting too that these cards are coming through because I feel that for some of you guys that you might have detached from somebody. More than likely, either they decided to go their separate way or something just wasn't happening in the partnership for you. For my divine feminines, I feel this is your energy coming through where you came out of this with a very hardened heart because somebody hurt you. You've built walls and boundaries around you, and somebody who might have hurt you. You know, they certainly can't blame you for that. But this is also perhaps a part of your journey that you realize it's not really serving you to be in this type of energy. So this could be a part of your path that you are following as well, that you're finally getting to a point where you can let someone go, let the pain go, let the hurt go, release it, as it says, with love, and be able to move forward to be able to find the right love, the right person for you. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here. Let's see, I just want to pull from, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Valentine Connection Oracle here. So since some of you guys might have experienced a situation where they might have, as I've mentioned, broke up with you, you guys went your separate ways because they felt like there was something better out there. You know, not all that glitters is gold, but they went after something that appeared to be shiny and new in their eyes, but ultimately not finding really what it was that they were looking for. I can't help but feel that this person has some regrets over the fact that you guys went your separate ways. I'm also feeling it could come down to timing. You know, it's like you finally let them go, you finally released. And I have a feeling some of you guys might hear from this person wanting to reconnect with you, but they might be running into some obstacles here, especially Divine Feminines, if you still have your walls up. Understandably so for some of you. So let's grab some words from the person that didn't realize the value in the relationship when you guys were together. What do they want to say to you? Let's make love tonight. Okay, so there could be something tied into the last time you guys were intimate with one another. Okay. And they could have also gone after a connection strictly for the physical aspect of things. Okay, that could be what that's about as well. Look at this. Let's start a new chapter in our love story. Even beautiful things can bloom out of the darkness. And so that's a part of the vibe that I am picking up here for those of you that relate to this. Having gone through something difficult, coming out of that darkness, being able to find a new chapter in your life, in your love story, whether that new chapter is with someone from your past, that perhaps you're able to give someone another opportunity to come back. If not, this new chapter could represent somebody completely brand new that wants to come in for you. What else, please, for angels and spirit guides messages? There's somebody here who loves you. Okay, I love you, always will. But despite the love that they have for you, especially, again, my Divine Feminines coming in with this Ice Queen vibe, your heart really has been hardened by something that they've done, said, disappointed you, broke your heart. It was very painful. Let's grab one more dialogue message and then we'll confirm with some tarot here. What else do they want to say to you? I still taste your kiss. All right. So some of you guys could have had a very passionate connection, especially the sexual chemistry between you and this person. That could have been great. That could have been fantastic. But there's a reason why your heart is cold right now. And why you might have detached from this person, because they did not realize just how much ultimately you meant to them until after they lost you, perhaps. Bottom of the deck, look at this. I miss being in your arms. They just miss being with you, plain and simple. They miss being with you intimately and being up close and personal with you. And it's not just, you know, those intimate moments equating to a sexual encounter. It goes way beyond that. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages here. We'll clarify with some tarot here. All right, so I'll be pulling from my Valentine Connection Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever is in need of these messages. What do you need to know here when it comes to this situation? They went after something that they thought was better than what you guys had, but they've got some regrets. But by the time they realized all this, you might have already let go. You might have already detached. You might have already moved on to another love connection. Seven of Pentacles. So this is one of those cards where it's going to require some time to see how it's going to unfold. So even if they do want to return, even if they do want to be a part of your life again, they're going to have to be able to put in the necessary effort and work to make that happen. Look at this. We've got the Queen of Swords, very similar to the type of energy that the Ice Queen is bringing forward, because the Queen of Swords, it's like a no-nonsense energy for the Divine Feminine, and you might have cut your masculine out if there were infidelities here, or if they were wishy-washy, if they were on the fence, if they couldn't make up their mind what it was that they wanted, or going after someone else that they thought was way better suited for them, and coming to find out that wasn't quite the case. We do have the Six of Swords here, so as you can see, some of you guys are moving forward, and moving forward without this person. But this could also be an indication of transitioning away from what happened in the past and just letting bygones be bygones, leaving it behind, moving forward, moving on. That could be a part of that interpretation as well. But I'm really feeling here, especially for the feminines, part of this transition is just moving away from what you have experienced in the past that created these walls to begin with. But I'm telling you here, we've got the Judgment card, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So when it comes to your person, this person who I feel really ended up going towards someone else, whether it resulted in infidelity or they decided to end things because they felt there was someone way better suited for them, they had that epiphany. It's like that light bulb moment where they realize, oh crap, I messed up and I want to start again. I want to be a part of my person's life once again. They've had that awakening. Okay, so they've really had the opportunity to assess their actions, their words, the way they conducted themselves in the past with you, realizing that they treated you wrong, they didn't do things right, made wrong decisions, however way they see things, and wanting to make amends. The way I see the Judgment card, it's somebody who wants forgiveness. It's somebody who wants to try again, to make things right, to come back, to undo the damage that they have done. But the Ace of Swords can also be an indication of a person who has to cut someone out of their life because that person just could not show up for them. And I can't help but feel for some of you guys, that's exactly what you did. You had to take action to be able to do right for you moving forward, to find your own happiness. Because ultimately, the right kind of love for you with that Six of Pentacles is somebody who's going to give as much as they take. There has to be equality in the partnership. It has to be 50-50. You both have to be fully invested in the partnership. This person, I feel, had one foot out the door. And that really hurt you. That really hurt you. And then we've got the Ace of Wands right here. So, Divine Feminine, truly, I'm feeling this for you, that you're ready to grow from this experience. You have so many possibilities, new opportunities that want to come your way to be able to allow you to create this amazing, beautiful life for yourself with the right partner for you. There's someone from your past here who's got some major regrets and they messed up, plain and simple, So if they want to win you back, they're going to have to impress you. They're going to have to do right by you. They're going to have to come towards you with the best of intentions. Otherwise, it's no-go. It is not going to work. Because I feel, for those of you that resonate with this, you have set your standards pretty high, as you should. You shouldn't have to settle. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional guidance here. And what else do they need you to know right now? Or what your angel guides need you to know at this point in time? I'll be pulling from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck here by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for whoever needs these messages. So what else do you need to know right now when it comes to this love connection, the person that you are thinking about? If that first part of the reading didn't make sense for you, let's see if we're able to tap into something else. Or this could very well continue the storyline of what has already presented itself here. Oops, we've got twin flame. Some of you guys either already know you have connected with your twin, or this could be a part of your destiny to be able to find somebody who is your twin flame after having experienced heartbreak and people that have disappointed you. But look at the next card here. Cold. Look at this. We have fate. We have soulmate. And then we've got reunion. Soulmate and twin flame both reflected here. So whichever one you identify with most, right now it does seem that things are cold. Plain and simple, things are cold between the two of you right now. And we can't make that up. I mean, Ice Queen, so divine feminine, things are cold between you and your masculine, because right now your heart is very cold towards them because they hurt you. This is perhaps a defense mechanism for you so that you can help yourself to heal, so that you end up protecting your heart space from getting hurt again. But we've got fate right in the middle. And so I feel it could still be a part of your destiny to reconnect with this person, whether you see them as a soulmate, a twin flame, a special soul connection, however way you want to label that person and the connection. What it is that they desire is this reunion with you. Bottom of the deck is super interesting because we have forbidden. So for those of you who have experienced infidelity in your partnership, somebody crossed a line that was forbidden. Something was off limits. You know, somebody could have already been married. Somebody could have already been in a committed partnership. It doesn't have to be someone who was married. But there was a line that was crossed. There was a boundary that was crossed. And so now things are running cold between you and someone else because of those cross lines. Because of that very reason. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional dialogue here. Tarot. I'm going to be pulling from tarot first. So let me go ahead and pull from my tarot teacher. This is the revised edition here. All right, what else do we need to know when it comes to this partnership? Crossed lines, forbidden territory, but maybe it's still a part of your destiny to reconnect with this person and have that reunion. It's going to take time. What else, please? Six of Swords. Okay, so that's good. We've already seen from the first batch of cards, Six of Swords coming up twice. Calmer waters. That's the direction that you are heading towards. Releasing past baggage, as I've already mentioned. Moving forward. Transitioning away from what no longer serves you. This is you moving forward. With or without someone. You're traveling away from what caused you pain and heartbreak in the past. And what caused you pain and heartbreak is this. Three of Swords. There's the heartbreak. Okay, somebody hurt you. They betrayed your trust. Some of you guys have been going through some depression or were going through depression. If you are hopefully better at this point, having recovered and healed from that. But this does represent the separation between two people. Things are cold. Something's frozen between you and this person because of the separation. I feel they have a lot of regrets for their actions. And for some of you guys, this does involve a love triangle, forbidden territory, a third party situation. Let's go ahead and see what else. Somebody hurt you big time, big time, big time, big time. What else, please, for whoever needs these messages? Okay, so we've got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. As you can see, part of the interpretation, reality, clarity, overwhelmed by choices, lack of purpose, diversion, confusion, alignment, personal values, and so on. Somebody could have also been dealing with addictive behavior towards substance abuse or maybe alcoholism, because that represents sobriety as well in the reverse. So that's actually a good thing. That might have been a part of the problem for some of you. So it really depends on how this is affecting you right now. Whether you have finally seen the light, so to speak, whether you have finally had clarity over what it is that you need to do to move forward in your life, to move away from this type of energy and pain and heartbreak from the Three of Swords, or some of you guys are still really confused about what it is that you need to do. This could also be your person who's feeling this way, confused as to perhaps why you might have detached, why you don't want to talk to them, why things are cold between the two of you. And that simply is this person avoiding the issues of what you guys have endured, because some of those issues were pretty difficult. Five of Swords represents a person who is walking away. This represents the conflict between two people. Even if you guys are twins, even if you guys are soulmates, it still represents some sort of conflict that you guys had endured. Something happened here that drove a wedge between the two of you, whether it was a third party, whether it was some other drama going on. Somebody got hurt here. More than likely, you, the viewer, ended up getting hurt. That's why things are running cold between you and this person right now. Five of Swords can also be someone who's doing some shady stuff. You know, they could be sneaking around. And that, again, goes back to the love triangle and infidelities and third parties. We do have the King of Swords here. For some of you guys, maybe your masculine represents air energy. Could be an Aquarian here. They're perhaps just trying to see this reunion from a more logical standpoint rather than really tapping into their heart space. The King of Swords could also be the type of person who can be very cold. So we have a masculine and a feminine coming through with very cold, icy cold, frozen energy. So if things are stagnant, more than likely things are not quite moving right now. We've got the Death card right here. Some of you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So as you can see here, something came to an end because it was off limits. It was forbidden. It wasn't going to work, so it failed. So this Death card also represents the end of that cycle, because it didn't have what it took to continue. And so this now gives you the opportunity to start something fresh, to start something new, to move forward. And that has already presented itself with the Six of Swords. So you're either being directed to leave something behind, cut it out of your life once and for all, move forward, start over, work on yourself, self-care, metamorphosis. This represents a transformation in your life. This represents a transition that you are meant to go through. So we start off with a transition card and we end with a transition card. Look at this, bottom of the deck, another card that is an indication here, letting us know that more than likely you walked away from them. It's either that or that was a mutual agreement between the two of you to part ways and you both decided to walk away. It could be that as well. But look at the next card. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got all these aces wanting to come in to offer you a new beginning in love, in romance, in life, new beginnings, new opportunities, new relationships. So if you really are done with this person from your past, then this is telling us that you have the opportunity to start again, to find love again, whether that person ends up being your twin flame, whether you see them as a soulmate, you're starting over. But as you can see here, there's someone from your past who wants to come back. I'm feeling for some of you guys that they're just going to run into a wall because you've already moved forward. You have created those boundaries for a reason, and perhaps you're really no longer interested in wanting to reconnect with this person. But, you know, that's just how these cards are coming forward. There's someone here who might want to reconnect with you. They want that reunion. That could still be a part of your destiny, is to reconnect with this person. That is, if you're interested in that. If not, what I'm seeing here is you're walking away, you're done, you're ready to move forward and find love again. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages for this batch of cards here. Let me see, I'm not quite sure which batch I want to use. Okay, so let's go ahead and I want to grab some cards focusing on the masculine first. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my Thinking Man Oracle. This is volume 2. So let's start with that. Divine Masculine. What do they need you to know? Divine Feminine. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. Divine Masculine, what do you want to say to your feminine? So take whatever makes sense for you, as always. I care more than you will ever know. Let's stay together. Please say yes. I'm being divinely guided back to you. Will you take me back? Whoa. I wish life had a rewind button so I can fix us, so I can tell you all the things I wanted to say but never did, so I can hold you in my arms and never let you go, so I can make us right once again. There's something here about the masculine perhaps really missing holding you, because remember this card that came through earlier, I miss being in your arms, you know, I feel they miss holding you as well in their arms, just being with you. So yeah, they want to come back, they want to stay together, they care more than perhaps they've ever expressed themselves ever. And bottom of the deck is this card here. How it breaks me that I never told you that you really are the love of my life, and no one else can ever touch my heart the way you have. Okay, but I'm honestly feeling here for some of you, especially Divine Feminines, coming through as that Ice Queen energy. I can't help but feel some of you guys are feeling like, you know what, it's too late, a little bit too late. And you could certainly still have so much love in your heart for this person, or maybe it's just really cold at this point because they missed out. You know, they lost the opportunity to be with you. All right, so let's now go ahead and grab some cards on behalf of the Divine Feminine here. Okay, so I'm going to pull from my Real Talk with Her Words of Wisdom deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, focusing on the feminine. All right, so Divine Feminines, what do you want to say to your masculine here? Angels and Spirit Guides, please. Are you guys on the same page or totally different pages at this point? Oh, wow. If you don't know when to walk away, he might beat you to it. Now, it says he, but that could be her as well, okay? So, yeah, somebody had to realize when it was time to walk away. Better days are ahead, you'll see. And I believe that, you know, for the feminine. There are better days that are coming in. We've had so many references to starting over. Look at this card. If you're on different paths, keep moving forward. You'll either find yourself, someone better, or find your way back to each other again. So it really depends on how life unfolds for you and the person that you're thinking about for this reading. Damn, these cards. some bad endings are a good thing. Yeah, because it wasn't meant to be. It's coming forward as forbidden. Something that maybe you guys shouldn't have ever crossed those lines or boundaries. And so, of course, it was almost inevitable that it was going to end badly. But it's coming through as a good thing because it makes way for these better days. Damn. Bottom of the deck. You won't recognize true love unless you experience a love that is untrue. How fitting, considering what has come through in this reading. All right, so let's move on. Let's go ahead and grab some future energies here for the collective. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some cards from the Romance Angels. Future energies here for you, the viewer, when it comes to you and the person you're thinking about, or when it comes to you and new love, when it comes to you and what's coming in, when it comes to love and romance. Let's take a look at that energy. Angels and spirit guides, please. Past life relationship, okay? You have known each other before. Look at this next card right here. We have soulmate. That's the second time in this reading that we do have a soulmate card. So for some of you guys, of course, this can represent the individual that you are focused on at the time that you're watching this. But based off of what has come through in this reading, you guys have hit a rough patch. You know, maybe things are frozen. Maybe things are stagnant. Maybe when you guys connected in this lifetime, it was that instant attraction. Like you've known each other before. And that's because more than likely you have in a past life. You know, that's where that fate card comes in as well. It was almost like you were destined, fated to reconnect in this lifetime, perhaps to tie up those loose ends. Or to reconnect and pick up where you guys left off. Okay? And we have the retreat card. I have a couple of interpretations for this card. And it's interesting, you know, we've got a bride and a groom right there, and they're just kind of walking off to be alone. For some of you guys, maybe that's what's needed in order for you to have the opportunity to really sit down, talk this through, talk it out, get everything out on the table, for you guys to overcome the, excuse me, the challenges of the partnership. Without any outside influences or interferences, just two people who have the opportunity to spend time on their own, to disconnect from the world and just hammer it out, whatever those issues are. If that's what you feel you need, then hopefully you guys can get onto the same page and agree to do that, to have a sit down and just be frankly very honest and open with each other, how to fix the issues. But this is clarifying here that you guys are not together. You've spent time apart. You're still apart more than likely. Some of you guys could have been married. So separations in marriage as well. Okay, there could have also been some trust issues. Flirtatious energy, but part of that flirtatious energy could have been with other people. And that's where the separation might have happened as a result, again, of third parties, love triangles, as we've already seen, you know? All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional cards here. I want to pull from, I've got so many cards around me. Sorry, hold on. Let me just separate these. 1 second. Okay, I'll be pulling from the Stay Inspired Oracle cards by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, for whoever is in need of these messages right now. Future energies here, guys. So it does seem for some of you, for those of you especially who are in separation, there's this need to really have the opportunity to talk things out, because there are some challenges that you guys have been through that need to be addressed. And it's time to really have the opportunity to do that and not allow anyone else to get in on your business, you know. All right, let's see what else. We have adventure. It's never too late to have a new adventure. Loving you has been an adventure of a lifetime. Stay open. So this is what it is that they're really wanting you to know. They want more adventures with you. Perhaps they're really wanting you to open up your heart to the possibility of somehow starting again. Let's see what else. What else, please? Angels and spirit guides. Present. Find moments to just soak it all and be present. That is the best present you can give yourself. And I feel that's really important for you, especially for you, the viewer, is to be present in your own life, to see what's going on around you, certainly when it comes to the 3D world, okay? And I feel that applies to your person as well. You know, they have to be just as present in their own life to be able to see what it is that they need to do in order to move forward with you, or to just be able to move forward in their life, period. Bottom of the deck, we've got vulnerability. What are the behaviors you use to prevent yourself from being vulnerable? And of course, the response to that is vast, considering there's so many people that tune in to watch these readings. But this could also be telling us that should you decide to close one chapter of your life with a person and to just welcome in a new beginning in love, to be able to put yourself back out there, it's normal to feel vulnerable. But at the same time, what we've seen in this reading is that the universe really has your back as far as being able to start fresh, to start again. Look at this next card right here. I wasn't going to grab another one, but here it is. New. Try something different. Cultivate the wild in you. You know, and if you're the type of person that doesn't want to rock the boat, or you're just comfortable kind of doing things that you're familiar with, this is telling you to color outside of the lines. You know, try something different for once, especially when it comes to love and romance. And then look at the next card after that. We've got connection. Our connection defies all space, time, and circumstance. So I can't help but feel for some of you guys, there really is someone from your past, even though there is distance and time apart from you, they still feel so incredibly connected. Maybe you still feel as connected to this person also, but what we have seen in this reading is that you guys have been through some very difficult times, and that has to be honored as well. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my Luna Tarot here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, whoever is in need of these messages. So I'll definitely be offering longer readings such as this one, Mondays and Wednesdays during the week. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I will still be offering the 5-minute mini 5-cast readings for those who enjoy that. Fridays will be the day that I will be uploading channeled messages for those who enjoy those. Okay? So just offering a variety of different readings for everybody. All right, so Divine Feminine, here you are. We've got the Empress coming in, and I really feel right from the very beginning, we have the Divine Feminine really wanting to communicate, you know, her presence in this reading. I'm saying her, but it could be a him too. It's just energy. And I feel you have the power within you to be able to create anything and everything that you want in your life. You've got the power in your hands, very much like the image in this card. You've got the power in your hands to be able to manifest. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, as you can see here. For some of you, this could be telling us that you are self-sufficient when it comes to your money matters, your career, your finances. You're able to stand on your own 2 feet, okay? But this is also a card of independence and somebody who is solo, you know. So for some of you guys, maybe right now you're just working on your career, putting all of your energy into that, especially if your love life just isn't working out the way you'd like. But at the same time, this type of energy from somebody is also a person who's very successful. So it's not like you're sitting at home being miserable waiting for love to come in. This is you living life. And then you've got the Six of Wands. So we have victory. We've got a very successful energy coming through. And that victory goes way beyond just your pentacles, you know. That definitely focuses on your love life as well. That things have the capability to still work out for you. We've got the Page of Swords right here. This is a very curious masculine, perhaps. Okay, really wanting to perhaps explore new adventures, as we've already seen from these cards, with the feminine, not quite ready to give up on you. Still wanting to see where this goes. This is a very energetic page coming in here. You know, and I feel part of the issue from the Page of Swords can sometimes be that they tend to be very restless, you know, and patience isn't exactly their strongest suit, but I feel they ultimately don't have a choice in that. It's like they're going to have to wait and see how this one unfolds with the feminine. We do have the Three of Wands, all about expansion, what's on the horizon, focusing on the future. So Divine Feminine, I feel that you're very empowered at this time, that you're focusing on really building a beautiful, amazing life for yourself. And look at this, we've got the Four of Wands, celebration. Again, the reference to twin flame connections coming through here. But this is also a card of happy times, happy celebrations, perhaps a wedding, a marriage, a reunion, all of those things tied into this card. The Four of Wands is also our 1111 card in tarot. If you happen to be seeing that time or that number frequently, pay attention to that, because maybe that's the universe's way of telling you that you're actually on the right path. You are where you're meant to be right now in your life. So that's a good thing. Four of Wands also represents harmony in your life, a happy home, you know, established, you're content, you're happy, everything's great. And when it comes to your partnerships, your romantic partnerships, this could also represent a very happy marriage, a very happy union, a very happy committed partnership. Okay, bottom of the deck, look at this. We can't get away from this one. Eight of Cups is about walking away. So it does confirm here, for those of you that relate to this, that you decided to walk away from somebody or a situation because you knew it was no longer serving a purpose in your life. Could be dealing with a Leo here, or you could be the Leo here. It's very important that despite the journey that you have traveled thus far, that you tap into your inner strength, that you just find the courage within you to live your best life and to not allow your fears and anxieties to prevent you from claiming that. And then we've got the Magician coming in here, giving you some assistance, tools of manifestation for you to be able to bring to fruition the partnership that you're looking for, your ideal person, your soulmate, your twin flame. Okay, this applies to manifesting so many things in your life, in addition to love, of course. We've got the Three of Cups, so celebrations, happy times. We've got two cards here talking about celebrations here. Okay, so happy times really are coming in, and we already had that card coming forward from the feminine. Did we not? Let me just double check that. Better days are ahead. You'll see. Okay, it's gonna get better. So even though you might be the Ice Queen right now, there's someone that can come in, possibly a twin or a soulmate, who really can love you the way you deserve to be loved, to help you heal from past heartbreak, people that have disappointed you. Okay, but I'm also feeling there's someone from your past, despite the tumultuous partnership, despite boundaries that were crossed, forbidden territory, even though you might have walked away, maybe they walked away too, they still want to come back. Possibly a masculine who wants to reach out and wants to reconnect with the feminine here. That is what I am getting from that. So I'm going to grab some additional dialogue messages here just to see what else they need to tell you. I'll be pulling from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck. They want to come back. They want a reunion. What's in their heart space for you? Angels and spirit guides, please. You're being divinely guided towards a different path. That is where your happiness lies. Okay, so take that if it makes sense, because we've already seen earlier that you guys are on different paths. And this one says, the falling rain like the tears from my eyes know the depth of my sorrow. It hurts missing you. That's been a part of their journey. But I'm really feeling here for the person that didn't realize your worth or value in the partnership, and they've got a lot of regrets, and it really brought them to tears. They now feel the pain that they put you through because they're now going through it themselves. What else? What else do they want to say to you? What else? What else? What else? Okay, got a few here. Our soul connection is magical. I can't help but feel for some of you, they didn't realize that until after they lost you. I thought I knew what love was until you loved me. But again, regrets after having lost you, I feel. They thought they knew what real love was, but really not until they lost you. Our souls and our hearts will be forever melded together. And I mean, that could certainly be the case. Maybe they've made enough of an impact on you that they've touched your heart in a very special way also. But what has come through here is they also hurt you more than anyone else. That is what's represented here. All right, so let's wrap it up with some final thoughts here. Some final thoughts. Let's take a look and see what Spirit has to offer by way of advice. I'll be pulling from the Universal Heart Oracle Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit. This one's by Angelic Revelation 144. So let's see what comes through. Wrapping up your reading here. Take whichever one of these makes sense for you personally. I'll probably pull 2 or 3. Let me grab one more. One more, please. There we go. And I'm going to grab the bottom card. All right, what do we have here? What Spirit's advice for you? Okay, let's start with this one. Expect positive changes in your personal circumstances. This situation is set to expand beyond your imagination and visualize into a manifestation of a real physical connection. Compassion, understanding, and a deep emotional closeness will transform your romantic life. Very nice. Challenges can be successfully overcome. Your circumstances will improve in a loving, supportive environment, which will align you with your heart and soul. And I mean, everybody's got their own free will. So what came through in this reading, for those of you that have a very cold heart towards somebody that hurt you, you know, if they really want to make these changes for you guys to come together, to transform your romantic life, they have the capability to do that. And, you know, you as well have the capability to manifest all of these amazing things in your love life and just life overall. This card says, your angels are working together to bring about exciting changes in your life soon. New doors of possibilities are about to open up to you now. Have the courage to walk through them. And yes, that did come through earlier, to be able to tap into that inner strength with the Strength card and to walk through these new doors of opportunity. A new chapter will enable you to move forward within an area of your life which has been on hold for some time. There will be new possibilities in work and business, as well as an exciting new love relationship. And that pretty much came through in this reading already. Your guardian angel wants to share exciting news with you. There will be many opportunities to be more social and connect with your soul family and develop close bonds of friendship with them. You will feel happy, blessed, and share successes with others. Your generosity and compassion for others will open the door to abundance for you in all ways and enable you to live a more extravagant life. A significant goal you are hoping to achieve will be realized soon. These are all really good. Amazing. Lastly, you may be dealing with many demands and juggling priorities at this time. Spirit says that you are fixated on how you want something in particular to happen. You are being asked to let go of the need to control the outcome and be more flexible. You are being asked to release all expectations and have faith that you can move forward in your life with passion and determination. So it really comes down to you trusting that the universe has your back, that you will be able to manifest what's meant for you. All right, guys, so all really uplifting, amazing messages, and I really do hope that the messages that came through here for you when it comes to your love connection with this person, that you were able to relate to either all of it or bits and parts of it, and offering you some guidance that's helpful at this time. If you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. I'll see you guys on Wednesday with the next reading similar to this one, where it's a longer glimpse into what's going on in your love connections. Stay tuned tomorrow for the shorter 5-minute 5 casts. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'll see you next time. Take care.